Hey everybody, LordGamolth here. This is mission 6 on DMD mode using Vergil with turbo mode on. Here we go. This mission is extremely annoying because of this boss fight, which I'm getting really tired of doing. And that's pretty much where the stem of the difficulty comes from, is that boss. Everything else isn't too bad if you grind the boss and cheese the mission. If you don't, then the rest could be a headache possibly. So, anyways, thanks to my one friend Wertip for this round trip strat on this fight right here. Nice, that was kind of lucky. This guy was kind of kind to me. He wasn't being on my camera much. You don't get that too often. Anyways, I'm doing this here to get my concentration gauge up for the boss fight. By doing this, I can get it up. I would just stand around and do it, but then he'll end up going back in the ground, and then I end up at the risk of getting hit. And on top of that, I can't really stand around with this guy, so better to do it this way. It's slow, but it works. There, now I got a full gauge to work with. It'll help make dealing with the first wave of Gladiuses much easier. Alright. This dice game is nothing different. It's what it is. Except with Vergil, unlike Nero, for Vergil you can use any of your 3 close quarter weapons to hit the dice to predict the number, where Nero has to use his Devil Bringer. But the concept is the same exact thing. I don't really feel like explaining this again, so if you're curious how it works, just check out my Nero video for my commentary, and I should explain it. These orbs don't count towards your limit, so don't worry about them. Any of the blue space mini games don't count, so yeah. Finally, that boredom's over. Now for the most annoying part of the mission, which is the reason I'm not too excited at my commentary, because every time I make commentary up to this point, the run ends up dying to this stupid fight. So don't mind me if I'm not too talkative until this fight's over, because I just never get past this. So there we go. And it's not because I suck. This fight is truly unfair. And to be honest with you, it's probably the hardest boss fight in the entire game. At least if you use the strat. Unless you cheese it, of course, but then you lose a shit ton of points. I'll explain more about that later, though. Not the greatest start, but whatever. Of course, horrendous fucking patterns, that's just beautiful. Nice. I reversed it. There. I can grind a little here. Fucking bullshit. I didn't distort it correctly. Oh my god, dude, please. Oh, can't do that. That was super lucky. Fuck you. Yes! The cancer is over! Ugh! Man, that fight sucks. Ugh, on DMD, that's so hard. You have no idea. Alright, hold on a second before I continue this commentary. Oh my god. Ugh, I'm shaking almost. That's so horrible. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to explain what I did here. For this boss fight, there's two different methods you can do. The two different methods that you can do on this boss fight are you can grind the boss or you can cheese the boss. To grind the boss, you do what I did. You stand in the middle, you keep your concentration gauge up the entire time, and you spam perfect judgment cuts for as long as you can. You got to be good at perfect judgment cuts to do this strat, and you got to know how to manage your gauge, and you got to be very, very good at dodging this boss. Because there's something I'm going to mention about this boss. With Nero, you have many advantages. For one, you have Snatch. Snatch allows you to control the fight to the way you want it to go by pulling in the gladiuses when you want to throw them at the mirror and when you want to throw them at each other. And also, you can use it to interrupt a lot of his attacks. The second big advantage is you have Devil Trigger Burst. Devil Trigger Burst allows you to avoid attacks the very moment you get striked. So let's say, for example, you have a 3-way Gladius attacking you. You can Devil Trigger Burst all 3 at the last moment and none of them will hit you. Where Vergil is like Dante in this game. His Devil Trigger does not help him in any way when it comes to that. You Devil Trigger, you're just going to take damage. So which means you're forced to rely on pure dodging and pure luck, which makes this fight even more cancerous than it already is. So that's basically the strat. For the cheese strat, which other people do online, for that strat, what you want to do is you want to pin a sword towards the mirror or something of that sort, but you want to make sure it's in the attack stance when you knock it back with, let's say, for example, Judgment Cut. And when you end up doing that, then you teleport towards the mirror once the sword's in the mirror, and then you just basically, lunar phase it the entire time? Yeah. And combine that with teleports. And by doing that, for some reason, the Gladius won't die in the mirror, and you can keep attacking it, and the mirror fight will end really quick. It's a really odd glitch. But the problem is you suffer losing a lot of points. So that's all I'm going to explain with that. If you're curious of that method, watch other videos. They're very good. So now that we got the points, we can just cheese the rest of the mission. That's what's good about this strat. The other strat, you have to backtrack no matter what. Overall, this went pretty good. It's not the best point grinding session. I had one that was better, but again, the other thing I forgot to say about this fight is the strat I use is entirely luck based, as much as I hate to admit it, because it all depends whether the Gladius swords attack you or not. If they keep trying to attack you, or if they're at the mirror the entire time, it ends up sending the Gladius towards the mirror and ends up hitting the mirror. But if they end up being in the middle of flying, it'll just kill the blades outright, or the Gladius I should say, and you'll get the points and it won't damage the mirror. So there's a lot of RNG. Why am I having trouble hitting this lately? I admit my nerves are shot, but still. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this mission up because the rest is just really straightforward. You can grind the Gold Knight here in the start if you want, but I honestly think I'm just gonna refrain from doing it because I don't give a shit anymore. Let's just see what happens. And this is all you do for the rest of the mission, guys. Judgment Cut your way to victory. If I can do Judgment Cuts today, that is. The warning thing, though, is just like I mentioned last time with the Knights, especially the white ones when they come out, is don't stand underneath them, or don't stand above them as they're underneath you, because you can get poked from above. I could have gained a lot more points on that Gold Knight, but I'm to the point where I literally don't fucking care anymore. I just want this to end. So you just do this the entire time. If you want to see a more aggressive version of this mission, check out my other video, my no commentary. I don't make as much points on the mirror fight, but I actually kind of go a little more all out on all these enemies, so. I should at least have 21,000 by the time I'm done this, and I only need 12,500, so. I know one of them's gonna dash towards me, so. I could still get hit very easily, so watch out. Okay, I'm standing too fucking close, I need to back off. This is definitely not my best attempt point-wise, but I don't care. I just want this done. This is very hard to do live commentary, to be honest, guys, so the fact that this attempt lasted this long blows my mind. there. Just do the same for this. But watch out, as they can come and dashing out of these holes that they come out from. So you're never safe. Always stay in the air and do this, and never let them stay below you. Yeah, it's going to be about a 20,000 attempt. Watch your camera at all times with this shit. As you see, I seen that coming. Oh, come on. That's some good cheese. Alright, that's it guys. That's all you gotta do. And this mission is done. I'm not super happy with the score, but this is very good for a live commentary version. So, I'll take it. So now all you gotta do is get all the orbs that you need and complete the mission and you're done. That's it. If you want to see more grinded points on other attempts, watch my other version. Like I already mentioned a million times, so. I do a little jump like that because Vergil's teleport goes out a little far on that fall. I don't know why. So you could alternately you can get these orbs as you're falling in the start, but it's just too much trouble considering how many times you're gonna have to redo this. So hit this here. That's it. We're almost done. Alright, put the summon swords around, get all the orbs we need here. I'm actually glad how fucking well this actually went overall. Point-wise, I'm a little disappointed, but I don't care. After getting a good boss fight like that, you don't want to risk getting hit at this point, because it really sucks if you do. It's not like I'm aiming for a high score anyway. So that's it. Since Vergil's fast enough to sprint here, he can evade these things before they even attack you. Well, he should be able to. See? So just do that. Time is definitely not an issue for me on this mission because you got 30 minutes to do it and we're way ahead of that. So yeah. Go here, cutscene will kick in, straightforward. Devil trigger infinite streak here to gain some time. And that's the mission. We should get the rank. Unless I mess something up. Let's see. Time, pass. Style, pass. Orbs, pass. No damage, no item, we got it. Good mission overall. Could have been a little better, but for live commentary, this is excellent and I'm quite happy with it. And that's all I really got to say about this mission because I explained everything after the boss fight, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you on the next mission. Peace out.